forward, and then back, forward and back. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. This is Forward and Back and I'm on my wheel again. It's the V11 Electric Unicycle. Yeah, it's a InMotion V11 suspension, air suspension. It's got two air chambers, a top and a lower chamber, and you can adjust them to your liking to get the bounce required for the jobs you need if you're rolling along. And I'm rolling, I'm off to school, I'm healing, so I'm on my wheel. Healing, so I'm wheeling. Here we go. I've missed the wheel. If you get off your wheel for a couple of days, you know, you just get itching to get back on it, and it's a really frees me up. It's a freeing feeling, is what I'm trying to say. So it really makes me feel good. Feel alive to just be flowing along. Look at all these people. I'll go this way. Let's go this way. That's the wrong way. But yeah, you could be doing that, getting to your place you need to go, standing and catching a bus and in a big tin can full of everybody with coronavirus. Or free on your wheel. So I'm glad I am, and I'm glad I'm back in the saddle. I hope you've stuck by the channel. It's been a little bit stagnant, I'm sorry about that. I've been busted my knee and I guess my mood's been a little bit meh. So I'm going to watch my bumps because my knee, I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos recently. It was the start of my holidays on the way home, actually. I did a stupid little hop and something went wrong, so it shows that things just go wrong sometimes, and that's what happened that day. And I twisted my knee or something and it popped and it was really sore, and I didn't do much about it. I just kind of rested up and it started to feel really good, and then I was just doing a little bit of footage for a Shred Lights video, and I caught the edge of a manhole cover and went down again, and that really flared it up, and so it was really swollen and achy, and I just couldn't get on it. Couldn't put much weight down on my knee, so I was just laid up, missing out on the world of EUC, and now I'm not. I'm back. I wasn't missing out. I'm, you know, constantly watching everything happening on the forums. There's heaps. You've got little masters. That's cool. Little 16-inch master clone. Could be fun little wheel that just dropped this morning. But you've got the InMotion V11 Raptor Challenger. The challenge just keeping up with the name of that one. But at least they're naming all the parts. And the Kingsong S22, well, it's a bit of a shame really. There's been a few issues with people's wheels, and I think Kingsong have made some kind of statement, and then I'm not really too sure. They say it's just a small batch, but you kind of wonder with the amount of reports I've seen. Kingsongs are arriving everywhere. I think we're kind of the last ones down here to see mine, and I'm sure any day it will be here, and that'll be good. You know, it'll be good if it works and there's no errors out of the box. There seems to be people having some problems with the chargers, which Kingsong have acknowledged, and then there's some people that are having a clicking or a noise with their motor. And then there's some people that are just having errors straight out of the box. Sometimes that's user fault, sometimes it just needs to be updated. But you know, every time I log in to see a nice glowing report about the Kingsong S22 on one of the forums, unfortunately all I see is Hey, just received my Kingsong S22 and I'm seeing this and I'm seeing that. You know, I think one thing I was just thinking about then, I'm not using the strength in my right knee as much as I usually would. The top of my leg, I kind of, you learn just these little movements that help you ride. And one of them that I do is, you know, you're pressing your shins, the top of your shins against the top of the wheel at different times and different pressure points, just to help control the balance. All of these things you pick up over time without really even noticing what you're doing. And it's the same with your feet, and I think it comes down to just little movements, even with your toes, and you're shifting the balance in your feet. And it's not just about forwards and back, and you're not just operating on that, you know, those two planes. You've got all these planes that you can work with. And I think that's what, for me, I was getting a little bit wobbly. And you know, your foot placement is a big part, so you don't want to have your feet too forwards on the pedals, and you slowly learn what works for you. And sometimes it's even just about angling your feet slightly, or you know, I kind of quite often find I'm twisting my toes in towards the wheel and it helps lock in place, and I'm kind of twisting my shins a little bit as well, and it's just kind of pinching it like you're just clenching on the wheel sometimes. And that top support for me really gives me some stabilization. You know, I didn't do that at the start, and that's something that I just picked up over time. I think from those panicky moments where you're sort of starting to wobble and you need to control it somehow, so you give that a go, and it worked. And so it just becomes part of the thing you do. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a tip I thought there. If you're just having trouble getting it stable, try just working maybe on pressing your toes in different directions or angling your feet slightly, so you're putting different pressure on the wheel in different ways. But yeah, you know, each thing for each person, it's always a little bit personal, and something might work for you and it might not for someone else. You see that the way that people put their pads on. Some people have got them, you know, for me they're really high up, and you know, most people are, you know, have them down lower. For the Kingsong, I'll set mine up with the GRIZZLA pads, so they kind of lock me in a little more on the wheel, and I'm looking forward to being able to jump and lift the wheel as I jump and lift my knees up for those jumps to help try and cushion it. And I'll just be keen to work on my jump ability and landings, head back to those tracks with the stairs. I'm really hoping my knee gets back up to strength and I haven't lost my nerve. Don't think I have. I keep looking at things and it looks pretty exciting to me. Okay, that's my tip for today. I'm just trying to pull a video out because I miss you all, and I really do miss making videos, and I haven't managed to get out all those places I thought I would on my holidays because I was resting up a knee. That's going to happen if you roll. Unfortunately, there's cutouts and wear your gear. I don't really have much protection on the top half today, so you know, I don't want to be sliding along the ground. I'm just going to take it easy, no jumps and big things. It's just a commute for me. Yeah, cool. Anyway, this is forward and back. Thanks so much for watching my video. Just a short one today, a little run to school. Cool. Alright, you have a good day, I'll have a good day. We'll get to school the safe way, rolling, and beat the traffic too. I'm forward and back from Australia, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.